sickest collection ever. Like a dude that just collected people eggs.
You know, it'd be a really good pickup line. Hey, baby, you want me to scramble your eggs?
You know,
Mine
I'm
con.
gonna show now.
More like your con.
He's got to
He
find the
spilled
button.
coffee down himself and he's patting himself.
Are you trying to say eating eagle is not eagle?
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Hitman and Halo 4. Hitman. I don't know what the new one's called. The new Hitman. I'm really looking forward to it. It's one of my.
I hear it's gonna be a hit, man.
Jeez. There you go.
that wasn't even a pun. What's that? What was that? What is that?
That's like going up to Joel Heyman and saying, "Hey, man."
I did do that.
You did do that.
The moan. You don't have to moan. Just stare her down. That's what I do. She does a joke in the office. I just go. I just don't break eye contact.
We should.
That just makes me more satisfied.
She's like. Then she goes into this. What is it? Do your thing. That's it.
The next
I don't know
time
what that is. What is that?
We should all just get up and walk away. Just like walk off. That's the end.
I had a lunch that I bought simply because the title of it was Bon Appetit.
Oh my God. That lasted. The Bon Appetit puns lasted for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. She would show up at my doorway going, I'm about to eat Bon Appetit. Oh, it's like, get the fuck out. Bon voyage. Take it out. Take it out, Barbara. I can't stand it.
But I would hold it by your door and then do a jig with it in my hands and then go eat it.
Have you,
So your cervical vertebrae are the ones that are in your neck. And like the lumbar and the thoracic ones, I guess, would be in the middle.
Jurassic Park.
God damn it.
Barbara always has time to stick in some shitty pun. She always says, "You're so fast with such, you're like so quick-witted in the worst way."
I
It's
love
like
puns, but goddamn.
Thoracic Park.
I got a Blu-ray
Blu-rays.
version of the
Brag about
box
it.
set here
Oh
next
my
to
God.
the DVD version.
So
See, nearly identical, but the blue band is your indication
Does
for
that,
high
does
definition.
that, does that upset you being
Why not
on
red
on
band?
Red Team? What, you know, there's no Red Ray, it's just Blu-ray?
No, I've never thought about that.
We got a
No,
never
only idiots
once
that work on Red versus Blue think about that.
thought about
we
that.
have a brown ray.
Brown, shut up. I was walking around Versailles, and then I took off my glasses, and I just looked at them. I go, Aaron, how long have I been walking around with one lens on? Yeah,
I
fucked
could
up my
make a
glasses.
verse I joke, but I won't.
I watched Thor, and I was so disappointed early in the Avengers, and I was like, "Oh shit!
Yeah, it's
this is
Thor
like the
story.
Thor. This is the Thor story."
Yeah.
I was worried.
I thought Captain America was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Really? It's terrible. It was really, really shit.
Did it leave a Thor spot on you?
Even Natalie Portman couldn't save it.
You don't get the point that he's in a septic tank until he like comes up and he's just like rubbing shit on.
What do you mean it's on YouTube?
All
How's
right,
that on YouTube?
guys, we're done.
Don't put it in the link dump, no pun intended.
So absolutely link dump that. We click at your own risk.
Link dump.
We just put it out there. We don't force people to click on it.
Enron was what, the 4th largest company in the world when it completely just went under?
Wow.
How
I
did
not
that
know
happen?
That's crazy.
Man, I don't
someone
really.
doing something a little
Enron
bit-
was doing a thing where.
Something went en wrong.
Thank you, Barbara. Can we cut to Barbara for that, please? So, you want to skin Barbara? Do you want to?
Something went en wrong.
What?
I like that she said it with such little confidence the second time. Something went wrong at Enron.
Oh, something went.
Where's my
I
beer?
have to have at least one per podcast
there's
now.
a-
How do you wake up Lady Gaga?
Here we go.
Poker face.
Oh, God.
I heard an audible groan from her room.
I think that was Kara.
How does Lady Gaga like her steak? Rah, 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 rah.
I like how you whisper the punchline just out of like fear. that
I'm
everyone's
so
gonna hate
ashamed of
you.
myself.
You're a self-hating punter.
Yeah. Barbara Punkelman.
It's pun acceptable.
Do you go to like Pun Anonymous? Just to, like, I can't help it. I just do it.
Yeah. My name
It's
is
been 7
Barbara.
days since my last pun.
Yeah. I pun to make myself.
It's
feel
really
good.
pun bearable. No!
I've been looking forward to this game for a while. I'm not going to say too much about it.
Okay.
Nino Cooney.
Yeah.
Zombieland TV show. What?
I don't need no Cooney.
God damn it, Barbara.
Seriously. I watched Akira. Didn't really care for it, but I mean, it's whatever.
Didn't really
And a few-
cure for it.
No, that you gotta
Get
stop.
the hell out.
You're trying too hard.
Yeah, I know. That was
Come
a
on.
stretch.
Come on, Babs.
I'm sorry. There's too much pressure on me to make puns now.
Is there? Does anyone put pressure on you to make them, Barbara?
Every single person.
Sits here and is
All
like,
of
dude,
you.
I hope Barbara does it. Please, please. Like literally a B movie.
B movie.
Like,
BEE.
Yeah, like a real, yeah. But that didn't go anywhere, it seemed. Like
No.
he didn't like it wasn't like a resurgence. or
It
anything.
just buzzed off.
Boo.
So you think for a girl keeping the same spreadsheet, that like a blowy would be a 1?
You
yeah, in
basically
this case, yeah.
you mark the spreadsheet if you spread your cheeks.
That is kind of strange. Meat, steak, and women. Right?
It went well.
It did?
Yeah, I think at one point Alan said like, this is very appetizing meat, and this is very appetizing meat.
Take it easy. Everybody calm down. You don't need to go telling people what people said. that's not what the podcast is
I
about.
said it. I'm just kidding.
Everybody take it easy. For those of you watching the audio podcast, I just superimposed Joe on the video, much bigger
Triple
than
the
the rest
size
of
he
us.
was before.
That's why he's got to retire.
Cat.
He's catastrophic.
They were also pretty happy back there.
I
Because we
finally got
recommended
around to watching Argo.
Yeah?
Is that
the other
good?
day. Yeah, I bought it in HD, like HD download. It's a fucking good movie.
I didn't. Did anyone
Some
come
may
up?
say it's our good.
Oh Jesus!
Damn it!
Don't
hold on.
go there.
How does? Hey, did anybody talk about the PGAs that we went to? The Producers Guild Awards?
No, I don't think so.
Man, that. Oh Jesus,
I
Barbara.
was trying to do.
Wow. She has her own soundboard now for shitty jokes.
My phone was on silent, so it was.
Our highest bill in the UK is £50, and it's
50 pounds, really? There's no 100-pound
heavy.
bill?
no 100.
That's
I
weird.
mean, because why you wouldn't want to lose that.
And you know at the beginning of Gangnam Style, there's like that little kid who comes out and like is dancing?
Yeah.
Like I saw ads for food with him.
No fucking way.
Like I guess like he's his own celebrity. And it was like a picture of him.
How old do you think that kid is? He looks like he's 5 or 6 years
I was
old.
going to say like 10.
He's a good dancer. I learned all my
You're
moves.
serious.
Yeah.
So Gangnam Style, I think, is
He's
like
serious.
around 1.5. No, stop. When this podcast started, we would talk about Lost so much. Like this was almost like a Lost podcast.
Yeah.
And I would skip over it because the episodes aired in the US before they aired in the UK,
Aren't
so
you
I
happy
always
you've
skip
been
those.
found?
Huh?
Aren't you happy you've been found?
Boo.
Lost was such a great show, and I know that.
Oh, we gotta find that fake beard. I always wondered what happened
We
to
should
it.
just get a stash of them, get 10.
Didn't it get left behind somewhere? I thought we heard the story behind that.
Didn't you have it in California at one point for some reason?
It disappeared.
We just had that Barbara Punkelman RTAA, which actually.
At least that was decent.
Have you ever heard my impression of Gavin on the podcast?
No.
You gotta do it now.
Here we go.
Just volunteer yourself.
Gavin likes to ask questions that nobody would ever think of ever in their lifetime.
Well, apparently on this podcast, I asked what is a period, so I'm kind of still reeling
Well,
from that.
that's a normal question. My impression of Gavin is, what if your legs didn't know that they were legs? Just like completely nonsensical, amazing
That was
questions.
a fantastic Gavin
I know.
impersonation.
You always have to start with the
Oh man, I'm going to look up cochlea on the internet.
Just emitted this substance like.
What if honey was it?
I didn't realize they like eat nectar and then just lean over into a bucket and just chunk a load of honey out.
There's several sections where there's no gravity
What
in
is the
the
speed
first
of
level.
gravity?
Thanks, Gav. Bob's Gav.
I'm sitting in a seat. I
What
have to kind
if
of.
the gravity? Okay.
Not gonna do
He's
it.
questioning
But
it
there's
right now
there's a
while
part where
playing
you go out like you're in space and everything's all floaty and stuff. And it's really cool. Like if you reload, you'll see like your empty canister.
Everything's
like,
all
float
floaty
away.
and stuff.
Her tits are all
She comes with her
Actually,
tits out.
space tits.
Her tits are in her face.
Titties.
Titties.
But no, every time like,
You
I
really
was
need a
like,
great bra when you're in there.
Would
I,
you?
I
0 G's for your double D's.
God fucking I hate you too.
It's true, right? You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Shit.
You
Why are
gotta
you
keep it
asking me?
strapped
I don't know.
down. 1 atmosphere
In the
pressure.
bottle that you'll
In
have.
the fucking air. The atmosphere. This
bottle?
pressure. So thank you, Gavin, for fucking ruining that for
Now we need
everyone.
more.
Hi!
What if you're a little poop knob?
And I also got excited, or would always laugh at how Google would.
And if Gavin comes through here and maybe
And then
maybe
goes,
throw in
"Oh,
a
Michael."
maybe throw in a tease it.
When does that come out?
It comes out in autumn. Fall.
Autumn.
With the new phone.
How are you supposed to swallow that?
Shove it all in.
Just said she didn't have to swallow it.
She does.
Oh, okay.
This is a really, really cool.
Oh, this is a great angle. Thumbs up.
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to swallow it all.
Wedge it in. All in. Don't choke. Oh, come on! You got to nibble on the end.
You remember how we said earlier that you can literally find a porn or fetish for anything? There is some guy watching this right now who's going, I can't believe this
It's actually happened.
What are the chances they would have pancakes and Barbara in the same day?
There's a guy who mucking off.
It's like Reddit/r/sex pancakes.
Go for the rest. Go for the $25. Go for it.
You know, it's like Barbara doesn't even know that Photoshop exists. It's like she just lives in a world where she can just ignore that fact.
Yes, that fixes it. That makes it all better.
All right, what else do we need to talk about? Going one way or the other. The other question people keep asking about is about a production we've mentioned occasionally called Day 5. We shot it at, you'll see some stuff related to Day 5. Maybe sooner, but I wouldn't expect it before that.
I suddenly don't like pancakes anymore.
No, you're done?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to figure out. I had a poll.
Things that happened in like a piece of furniture that were sexually related. Maybe I.
Go on.
Whoa, there's a close up on my face. That's great.
We need like a vignette, like a soft edge vignette, and like violin music to play on the close-ups.
So you only get turned on by sexual stuff?
Isn't that normal?
I guess it is. Well, I mean, it is with me.
How could isn't that the whole concept of getting turned on? It's a sexual thing.
Not always. There's people with like weird, like, I don't know. I don't say weird. There's people with different.
Everywhere. Everywhere you can think of.
Do you guys want us to leave right now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It's a little
Should we leave them alone?
At work.
uncomfortable.
So sometimes you're just at your desk, just like.
God.
Right there.
At the Pentagon?
Yeah.
5. That's the rule.
Yeah.
Only 5 at a time.
Tent.
One
That's
for
why
each
it's called
side.
the Pentagon.
One for each wall.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out of my way to pick up shit and throw it around. But
just, like,
human
wedging your
feces,
fist up the
human
unit and-
feces
What would it
is not
take you
the
to
most
do that?
disgusting thing in the universe to touch.
Like,
It's like
what-
I lived after I did it, guys.
What
it's like I didn't want to leave
situation?
a shitty toilet.
What
I would
situation
made a
would you have to
judgment
be
call.
in?
Never do that.
Like,
Yeah,
what
well,
if you're
It
a
makes
baby?
me think in
I would try and.
in Dumb and Dumber when the guy like shits in the toilet, like, oh, that toilet's
Shit
broken. He's gonna like
everywhere.
throw it out the window. It's like the same thing except you're in the basement.
I would probably do a Dead Rising kind of thing where I'd try and craft some weird device that would plunge it for me.
What
out
if
of,
you
like-
were
I
at-
was at work, dude. Okay, I was at work. I'm not gonna spend 5 fucking hours in the bathroom trying to like MacGyver my shit out of the toilet. Punch, punch, punch. Done. Wash my hands. Back to work.
What if you were at a girl's house that you were on a first date with, and you
Who
clogged her
cares?
toilet, and it's clogged?
Does that gross you out?
Gavin hates soggy
Anything
stuff.
soggy, man.
Anything soggy.
What
Yeah,
about a vagina?
Nothing that is.
What?
Would you ever describe a vagina as soggy?
I was trying to come
No.
up with something that he would say yes
But
to.
nothing that is
Soggy
hard.
plunge.
Nothing that is hard normally is ever better soggy.
So like a dick.
Soaking wet before. But did you get spit on?
I came at the last minute to include myself in the spitting.
That's what she said.
I know.
So you came at the last minute and got wet.
No, well, I spat on him once, and then they were kind of like rotating people in and out to get more and more. And at the last take, they had everyone who was still there spit on him at the same time. So obviously, everyone's cross streams. I have no idea what just
I
happened.
caught it too. Nothing. Continue.
Anyways, everyone spit on each other, but I got the bulk of it. And then Brandon hugged me, and he was just covered in water and everything. So I had to change clothes. What? What? I don't understand what's happening. What did I miss?
Brandon's back there crying. You can watch the podcast.
Just rewatch it. It'll be funny.